Hey there, it's Mark. I'm going to take a look at Cuba Maze. It's a marble maze toy. When I first became aware of them over 10 years ago, they were just like this with these little cubes that you can stack up and then the marbles could roll through them. Well, boy, 10 years later, they've grown up. They've got rails, they've got tubes. I'm going to take a look at this rail set right now. They actually sent me 3 different sets. When I started Marble Grooves, I contacted a few marble companies and say, hey, this is Mark from Race Grooves. I'm starting a Marble Grooves channel. And are you interested in providing some of your products? Now, MindWare is not sending them to everybody for free. MindWare sent them to me for free because I'm doing this review so that you can learn about the products. If you'd like more information, it's in the description below. When you look at the box, great graphics, colorful products. I like, look right there, new L exit cube. Which way will the marble go? So this will be interesting to check out. What I really like is on the box, they show all the parts that are included. Even on the back, it has even a better list right here showing you all of the parts that are included. It makes it very easy for you as a consumer to know exactly what you're going to get. Let's go ahead and open it up. Take a look at the last side. Wow, what a great image. Look at your tubes. Yep. How many tubes are we going to get? Oh, you just look right on the side and it'll tell you how many tubes. The cubes. Oh, 4 coaster tubes. So it looks like 2 blue and 2 purple. Let's go ahead and open it up. I want to open it up this way because look, even on the top, they show you the parts that you're going to get. Clear as day. You know exactly what you're going to get. I can use a much safer butter knife right here. Get in here, just pop it up. Nice sturdy box. I'm not sure if you noticed, got a nice little handle. Carry your box, put all your parts right back in there and keep them safe. Let's see. Here we have your instruction guide. Has color. Oh, it's like a poster. Oh, very nice. This way you can lay it out. See everything that you can build, all the parts, give you some ideas. But that's what's beautiful about marble mazes, especially products like this. You can do the layout how you want. Let's bring some of these out. Here's our tubes. Purple and blue. I hope I didn't say black before. All of a sudden I got a funny feeling. Oh, look at this big bag. Big bag of parts. And there's our marbles. Little steel ball bearings. Now let's see, is there something in here or is it just for safekeeping so that your parts don't get squished? Oh, there's the rails right there. I cut the tape on the bags just so I can do this faster. By the way, don't let these plastic bags get near babies because we don't want babies to be harmed if they get a hold of it. Pretty cool. This looks like it's a catcher at the end. So we have 4 different colors. Blue, red, I guess that's yellow. I don't think it's orange. I think it'd be yellow and green. In the bag of rails, they repeat the colors. There's that color again. Green, blue, red. But not only that, I see other colors. Check these out. Oh, I got three different colors right here. This one is like a purplish color. This one's clear, translucent. This one's kind of pinkish. Anything else? Yeah, check this one out. This is kind of like, this is blue. This one's a light blue. And this one's like a green or aqua. It's always hard to describe colors on camera just because everybody has their own names for what they want to call it. As I said, great colors, and the plastic, check out the plastic. Nice sturdy plastic. I don't want to break it, but you could flex it a little bit. Don't break it. It feels like it's gonna last. And look, they've been around over 10 years already. Here are the cubes that they started with. Maybe I should find the different types of cubes and then I'll talk about that later. Let's let's get these out here. Here's the new tubes. Here you have the coaster tubes. It's like a, look at this flexing. This is some cool stuff. I'm sure your mind's just thinking, I know what I can do with those marbles and tubes. There's over 80 different cubes for us to make our own custom marble mazes. Oh yeah, 30 marbles too. I sorted all my cubes because I was curious about the pieces. Would certain parts be available only in certain colors? Well, that is not the case. All the parts are available in all the colors, well, except for this one right here. And it's a little hard to tell, but in the back, we have an extra yellow one right here. And over here, we have an extra green one. I'll leave those and I'll come back to them. I already talked about the rails, 2 of each in all colors, and same with the coaster tubes. Also in the instructions, they tell us the names of the colors: violet, magenta, red, yellow, blue, turquoise, teal, green, and they call that one clear. Here's your L exit cube. You can see it's in the shape of an L. So when your marble comes in one way, it's going to exit to the side. It's not straight across. And of course, you can set this up anywhere, any way you want. You want your marble to go left or right. You just stack your cube how you want it. And each of the colors, except for clear, had an L exit. Let's go ahead and grab a different color now. Here's blue. They call this one a bottom exit, of course. Kind of it's like a little mini vortex. Let me show you how you connect them side by side. There's a little groove on the side here. So you just get it on the side, connect it, and that's how, oops, where'd you go? And that's how you make your, I'm not ready yet. And that's how you do your little marble maze. Each color had 2 bottom exits. Let's go ahead and get the next part. This one right here. Each one had 2 of these as well. I showed you how to connect them side by side. Well, you also stack them, really easy. And these connect very nicely. They're snug, they don't fall apart. Let me go ahead and hook this one up on this side. Oh, I didn't talk about the part. This is like a straight through channel. They call it a double exit. So you can, I think you can just drive through if you want. Let me see. So it could be a straight, I think it could be a straight through piece. Or if you like drop onto this, then the marble can go either way. For this part, well, actually, let's go ahead. Oh, I can't put it like that because look, the bottom one's stuck. Let's do this one here. And I'll put the double exit on the bottom, actually. We'll try that out. Now let me roll my marble in on the right. Which way is it going to come out? Came back this way. Let's see if it does the same thing again. Yep. I think it's because it's bouncing off. Oh, not that time. That was called a double exit because the marble can go either way, doubly do. This one's a single exit, and each color had 4 of these. It just has a single exit out the side. 4 of each, 2 and 2. There's 4. I don't have to explain that one. That's pretty simple, right? Single exit. But what about those 2 parts right there? Yellow and green had that special part, only 1 of each. Those are quad exits. I'm sure this can come in quite handy. I'll start building right after this break. The instructions help you build one structure, and right here it shows the 4 pieces that you'll need, and it'll show you how you lay them out. Then you go to number 2, the next step. It shows you what you'll need, and then it shows you where you need to put them on top of the other 4 pieces you just laid out. Step number 1, you're going to need these 4 pieces. They're the marble catchers. You will want to lay them out like this. Let's move on down to step number 2. We're going to need 6 pieces, and they will be placed on top of the marble catchers like this. You will attach your single exits to the marble catchers, just like they showed you in the diagram. By the way, since we're just starting, some of them won't be balanced just yet. Let me build up a bit until I get to the rails. I've done a couple steps. This is how far I've gone, and it's time for a rail. By the way, I should mention that I took a towel and I cleaned all the parts, because coming out of the box, if you polish them up, it makes them look better. So you see how nice that looks? I also cleaned up my rails. I even did all the marbles. As a matter of fact, I did not do one of the marbles. And when you look at them, you can tell one of them's a little bit different. That's because I did not polish that one with a towel. As a matter of fact, you can see my reflection in 4 of them, and one of them, you can't see me hardly at all. As for the rails, each end is different. That's because one end is for tucking in and one end is for tucking under. So just as an example, if you were wanting to connect 2 of these, you can just slide them together. I put this together. Here is that end. And then when you connect it to a cube, see this one's connected under, and this one is slotted in the groove. The marble groove. Get it? Marble grooves. Let's go ahead and get the last pieces on here. Push, make it snug, 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 and then put this one. You don't want to push too hard. You don't want to crack anything, right? Support it from the bottom, and I can make it nice and firm. Let's go ahead and grab some marbles, and we're just going to roll them from the sides. Let me turn this so you can see. Can you see the green catcher? That's kind of hard to see the green catcher back there. It's not called a catcher. I forgot what it's called. Hey, this is, I might have put this one on the wrong one. I think I'm supposed to put it up here. Did you catch that? Ready, set, go. Oh, blue. Blue didn't get any. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get some blue ones. That was kind of fun. Let me finish the whole structure. If I did it correctly, I used all the pieces except for 8. By the way, since the pieces kind of blend in with my blue carpet, plus I have the blue background, they kind of blend in. So I went and got a white poster board. Now look at those colors. They look fantastic. There's a clear piece on the top, hard to see. Coming down 2 tubes on each side. This looks fantastic. If I can give you a little tip about when you're building, you know you're going to put pieces together like this rail, and you have these 2 cubes, and you have that rail. You don't want to push down, because then it's gonna probably, it might cause this to pop off where it's plugged in. So when you put pieces together, you kind of want to use 2 hands. Well, for me, it's up to you. I used 2 hands, and then when I went to put this one on, I just kind of squeezed it together. And then another thing I did is I would get so far up, and then I would come back, and I would just gently squeeze parts back together, just to make sure that things didn't come loose. I imagine that when you're playing with it, stuff's probably going to wiggle a little bit loose. You know, they're metal ball bearings. So yeah, I would not be surprised if things start coming loose. Oh yeah, one more tip. With the tubes, you want to make sure that they're a steady decline going into the next section. Sometimes when you put them together, it'll be like this, twisted around. Well, when it's going to come down like this, now this is a low point, you know, just like water. Your marbles are going to settle right here. So just go ahead, hold it carefully, and then make sure you have a nice downhill slope. I watched some other reviews where people had the marbles in their hand, and then they were trying to drop them in, and they're just falling all over the place. I'm going to use this container. If you have a plastic cup, I recommend that's what you use. Here we go, all 30. Oh. I wound up doing the same thing. Marbles overflowing at the top. Before I do it again, let's see which one caught the most marbles. Blue, what happened? Red, we have 4 marbles in the red. Yellow, yellow got 2. Well, I guess green got the most. Hey, we have a little problem. Houston, well, let's count green real quick. Oh yeah, obviously green has the most. 2, 4, 6, 8 over there in green. So we had too many coming down right here. Cause it to pop apart. Put that right there. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's the last thing I need to do. This time, so that I don't overload it, I'm using half of the marbles. I'm using 15. Okay, slowpoke. Let's see what we have now. This time blue has 2. Red has 3. Red's leading. Oh, yellow, it's a tie. And green, only 1. Blue's the winner this time. Not blue. Red. Red had 3. Don't be shy. I'm noticing that this part right here, this one with this rail, this is not very tight. This comes apart pretty easily. So what I'm going to do, this is a, what do they call them? The ones, it's not a, uh-oh. I'll fix that in just a moment. This part right here, I have one over here. I'm going to switch them and see if that one fits better over here. This time I have 3 cameras going. I'm going to have 3 camera angles. I have a sky cam. I have a tripod, which is about equal to the height of the structure. And then I have one kind of on the bottom, so this way you can see them. See the marbles going through the cubes. Here we go, 15 marbles. You got a slowpoke, here it comes. There you go. Here we go, 15 marbles. You got a slowpoke, here it comes. There you go. Here we go, 15 marbles. You got a slowpoke, here it comes. There you go. Switching this part did not help. That's one thing, it looks beautiful, but it's kind of tricky. "15 more, here we go." Since this part's giving me problems, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to change it, and that's why I like this. You can design it how you want. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to hook it over here, down on the orange. This should do. 15, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Since this part's giving me problems, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to change it, and that's why I like this. You can design it how you want. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to hook it over here, down on the orange. This should do. 15, here we go. Let's see which color caught the most. 2 marbles came down the yellow. Oh, sorry, you missed. Wow, look at green. Green really scored. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's probably going to be the champ. What do you think? 8 into the green. Blue has 2, 4, 6. And, oh, we have a challenger. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a tie. 8 between the red and green also had 8 as well. Thanks again to MindWare for providing this for review. Don't forget, I have 2 more sets to do. I will have a playlist for all of my Cuba maze videos, and you can check out some of my other videos as well. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and remember to subscribe to Marble Grooves. Thanks for watching. Have fun with your toys. Bye-bye.